I moved into the Mountains Edge housing complex in June of 2010 and have been watching planes overfly the greater Las Vegas area for the last several months. Some days the skies are clear with planes leaving normal contrails, while on other days the skies are full of chemtrails. From my location in Las Vegas, I can see planes coming out of the southwest or the greater Los Angeles area. These planes fly right over my location and head off to the northeast as they overfly Las Vegas. I've been able to identify the exact flight number by videoing the chemtrail planes and then using Flight Explorer and Flight Aware to identify the flight I videoed. The following video documents several commercial flights chemtrailing the Las Vegas area. 100% of chemtrailing in the Las Vegas area is being done by commercial jets from virtually all airlines and is not isolated to just a few airlines, nor is chemtrailing over Las Vegas only coming out of the Los Angeles area. At one time or another, chemtrailing can come from planes flying in any direction over Las Vegas. The plane we've been watching for about the last minute is Southwest 631. It's flying at 37,000 feet at its cruise altitude. It is a B737-300, and it is out of the Los Angeles International Airport, or LAX, and going to Salt Lake City. You can see the rather long chemtrail that the plane is leaving. This video was shot on 3/30/11 at 9:52 a.m. And now we're watching Southwest 631 fly off into the northeast after it's overflown my location in Las Vegas. Southwest paints their planes with a red underbody and red engines, so it's fairly easy to tell a Southwest airplane from all the other planes that might be up in the sky at any point. And here we're going in for our last look at Southwest 631. In a moment we'll see the Flight Explorer data for this flight. There it is, Southwest 631 370C. That means it's the cruise altitude going from LAX to Salt Lake City. Here's the Flight Aware data showing that it's a B737-300 and the flight log showing that it reached cruise altitude of 37,000 feet. This is the Flight Aware Google app showing the path the plane took and a zoomed in version showing how it flew over Las Vegas. It's now 9:55 a.m. and we have another plane that's coming into the area. You can see it on the right there. This is the Southwest chemtrail, Southwest 631 chemtrail that was just left by the plane flying into the area. And now we'll try to zoom in and find the next plane up. There it is. Whoops, missed it. And we're back to, there it is right there. So now we're zooming in on it. This is Delta 1606 flying at 35,000 feet. It is an Airbus 320 out of Los Angeles International, or LAX, going to DTW or Detroit Metro. Now we're watching it fly out of the southwest area, and pretty soon here we'll have a still photograph of it. There it is right there, painted up in its traditional Delta paint scheme. Oval, blue oval on the bottom with blue engines. So now the plane is flying just overhead. We'll follow the trail back a little bit. And this is one of those planes that comes into the area every now and then. Come out of the southwest. It won't be leaving much more than a simple aerosol trail. And then once it gets into the northeast area, it will start chemtrailing us, which is exactly what this plane is doing at this point. As you can see, the plane is flying off into the northeast, and it's left a rather large chemtrail in the northeastern sky. It's even got pieces that aren't continuous there. This happens sometimes when the chemtrailing system aboard the plane will turn on, but the chemtrail solution that's in the plane itself will not come out until it reaches a certain point over Las Vegas, which is what we're seeing right now. So this plane is probably not loaded up with a lot of chemtrail fluid in it, but it has enough to give us a little bit of a chemtrail toward its overflight of Las Vegas. There's that southwest chemtrail. We're now looking at Delta 1606 flying at 35,000 feet, KLX to DTW. Here's the flight aware information for it. Here's the flight log showing at 9:53 a.m. it reached 35,000 feet cruise altitude. There's the Google map, and here is a close-up version of how it overflew the Las Vegas area. It's now 10:04 a.m. on 3/30/11, and we'll pan over here toward the southwest. And we have a plane that has entered the Las Vegas area and then turned east. This is sometimes what happens with the planes. We'll take a course correction. Instead of flying directly overhead, they will fly into the southern sky, and it's somewhat difficult to video and see exactly what this plane is, but I did take a look at it through my 10x42 loophole binoculars, and this flight is definitely American Airlines 2292 flying at 39,000 feet on its cruise altitude as it flies under the sun there. It's in the southern sky. It's a Boeing 757-200, and it is out of Los Angeles International headed toward Eagle County Regional in Colorado. So as you can see, it's very difficult to either video or photograph this plane, but through the binoculars it was very evident as to exactly what it was. We're following the huge chemtrail back now toward the place where it entered the greater Las Vegas area. It's leaving a very, very big chemtrail on us today. So here in a moment we'll see the Flight Explorer information on this plane. There it is, American Airlines 2292 out of LAX going to EGE. There's the flight aware information for the flight, and the flight log showing at 9:59 it reached cruise altitude of 39,000 feet. Here's the path it took from LAX to EGE, and here is a zoomed in version showing that it flew through the southern sky as it entered the Las Vegas area.